to the novice beginner class. But first of all, we'd like to... Hang on. Sorry about that. So anyway, we'd like to start out tonight with our national anthem, and we've asked Barry and Amy Carter to sing that for us.
What's that? Oh. Sorry, we're going to face the flag, okay? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. So much.
Your bio.
Go ahead and do that, and I'll get the pigs coming.
Okay. Introduce the judge.
We would like to introduce our judge tonight, Press.
Lincoln Financial specializes in estate, investment, and retirement planning, as well as business benefits. At Lincoln, they are totally impartial, comb through different options to create financial products that a person needs. Lincoln Financial, big city service, small town care.
Golden Spike Power Sports has served Box Elder County since 1947 in ag and power sports. Golden Spike carries Polaris and Honda brands, but services all brands. They strive to maintain high-quality customer service in all departments. Stop by today. Roach Ranches supports the people that support them and the fantastic youth of the valley. Thank you for over 60 years in business, quality seed stocking, gravel, and hunting.
Hi, I'm Rhett Nielsen with Western Ag Credit in Tremont. When it comes to farming and ranching, it makes sense to work with a lender that understands financing and agriculture. Western Ag Credit specializes in agriculture and offers competitive rates with loans tailored to meet your business needs. Real estate, livestock, equipment, and operating loans are available. Conveniently located on Main Street in Tremont. Stop by today or give us a call, 435-257-0179. Western Ag Credit is your partner in agriculture.
We are bringing in our senior showman, Ashton Jones, Brooklyn Christensen, Brooklyn McDermott, Brooklyn Wilkinson, Dawson Scott, Ellie Thurgood, Gabriel Rhodes, Gracie Cothran, Jaden DeCourcy, JC Larkin, Georgia Mattinson, Chloe Stokes, Kyle Detweiler, Maddie Thurgood, Kenna Ward, Nicholas Summers, Oakley Ward, Oakley Maxfield, Reed Henry, Sage Murray, Shelby Ward, Tanner Nyman, Tyler Boone, Wyatt Stevens, and Wiley Boren.
Well, good evening. We've started our senior showmanship, and I think we've got lots of numbers out here. I think we got 26. So we put 10 of them back in pins, and we're going to resort those. But these kiddos that are still out here, I think, do a nice job. Pigs are difficult. You got to get far away from the crowds and set yourself apart. I think that's the key. So your intermediate and junior showmen that are coming, I encourage you to come up here into the stands and watch what's going on so you have a better idea. Seniors had a rough go at it as we get started. They're just kind of thrown out here, but I thought we did some nice jobs. Some things to work on is eye contact. Some things to work on is don't get in the group. Keep that pig far away from that judge where he can get the best view of him. It's hard to get a view of a pig when he's driving right underneath you and taking you out. But let's give these kiddos a nice round of applause. We'll reach right the top 10 here in a second.
A little over 10,000 years ago, mankind first domesticated cattle. At this exact same time, cattle domesticated us. They give us their milk, their meat, their hides. We give them sustenance and care. And while they may live in pens and fields, farmers and ranchers are just as tied to the land. Our two species have worked together and taken care of each other for centuries. Our relationship is ancient and deep. The bond between us is not a yoke, it's a commitment. A 10,000-year-old promise to provide for our cattle as they provide for us. Zoetis is born of that bond. We are today's advanced answer to that ancient pact. Every minute of every hour, in countless ways, we help make the bond stronger, healthier, more robust. We help make it unbreakable. We are humankind for cattle kind. We are born of the bond.
Lincoln Financial specializes in estate, investment, and retirement planning, as well as business benefits. At Lincoln, they are totally impartial, comb through different options to create financial products a person needs. Lincoln Financial, big city service, small town care.
Well, we start with 26, and it comes down to 2 fairly quickly in my eyes. I think these 2 young ladies do an awfully good job. I don't know how the jackpot series go here in Utah, the way showmanship is, but I bet it'd be hard pressed to find 2 that can show one barrels like this that these young ladies do. I think it's nitpicky things between them. Young lady that's in second, her barra just gives up on her today, and I didn't try to hold that against her, but the longer we go, we got to make tough calls. I think the young lady over here, she takes about 3 steps in the ring. She's pulled in a pin. That thing's already watered down before about 18 of them come in. She knew exactly where to go. This Barrett comes in, he takes 4 steps in the ring, he's in a pin, we're all good, everything's relaxed. Think we do a nice job. The difference is I see young lady down here, she can bear down, and when she's coming right at me, she does the best job of keeping that Barrett's heads up. I always get consistent views of her. I play a game of baseball when I judge showmanship. She got 2 strikes, this young lady got 3, and that's real critical on them. But I think just complimentary of these 2 young ladies, let's not nitpick them. They're first and second in my eyes, and it's not very close. The young lady or the young man that comes out in 3, I think he does a really nice job. Every now and then he gets too close to me with that show hog. He runs up on me just a little bit. I got to see you keep that one farther away, young man. But my hat's off to you. I think you do a really nice job. That that gilt's presented very well. Young lady in 4, I like this young lady. I thought she was going to be in the hunt to win this thing when we come in. She's got her brush in her hand. She's doing a really good job. That gilt's presented really well. That gilt wants to give up on her just a little bit. She knows where the outgate is. She's headed there, and she's really not worried about anything else but getting out of here. 1 in 5th comes out. Young lady showed her way to 5th. This one hits the ring, and I'm just thinking maybe we're fighting some weight or some issues here. I wish this one would just look just a little forward today. Held that against her, but I think showmanship, we start studying that. I think she does a really nice job. Every now and then she loses me when we make down and backs, and that gets her in 5th. Young lady in 6, sorry young lady, the flag was blocking me. I think you do a really nice job. You're really composed, and I like just where you're at. Every now and then we turn that barrel just too tight. We got to make big looping turns, and you just want to spin him every now and then just a little tight. That's hard on my feet just watching you spin that one, but hats off to you. 7, 8, and 9, 10, I thought we did awesome jobs. Just some things here and there. We either lose me, we either spin those barrels and gilts too tight, or we just can't. We're just struggling to just figure out where I'm at. And those one hogs give up on you just a little bit. A good class. My compliments on the top end. Those 2 young ladies that lead off are awfully special.
We'd like to recognize our top 10 in the senior class showmanship. Grand. We'll go that way. Grand was Georgia Mattinson. Reserve, Chloe Stokes. Then Oakley Maxfield, Wyatt Stevens, Oakley Ward, Kenna Ward, Wiley Boren, Maddie Thurgood, Tyler Boone, Ashton Jones. Good job.
Whether you are purchasing a car, buying a home, managing an investment property, starting a small business, or leaving behind a legacy, American Family Insurance will help you protect your dream. Golden Spike Power Sports has served Box Elder County since 1947 in ag and power sports. Golden Spike carries Polaris and Honda brands, but services all brands. They strive to maintain high-quality customer service in all departments. Stop by today. Roach Ranches supports the people that support them and the fantastic youth of the valley. Thank you for over 60 years in business, quality seed stocking, gravel, and hunting.
Lincoln Financial specializes in estate, investment, and retirement planning, as well as business benefits. At Lincoln, they are totally impartial, comb through different options to create financial products that a person needs. Lincoln Financial, big city service, small town care.
Entering the ring is our intermediate class, 6th to 8th grade. Adam Meekum, Avery Hyder, Addison Morgan, Bridger Ward, Cambry Anderson, Cassidy Bird, Chase McDermott, Cooper Thompson, Courtney Wilkinson, Elizabeth Stacy, Ethan Julander, Grady Judd, Hazen Jones, Jason Stevens, Jensen Murray, Caleb Adams, Kevin Hershey, Kennedy Call, Lincoln Thurgood, Macy Coombs, Maylee Morris, Porter Frankham, Quade Murray, Sawyer Thurgood, Stetson Westmoreland, Thomas Summers, Tony Stander, and Tucker Boone.
we get concluded with intermediate showmanship. We'll put the 10 back in the pins and we'll resort them here in a second. I think all the kiddos do a nice job. We got a couple pigs that don't like to be show pigs out here, but that's all right. I think the kiddos are working really hard, and I think they're doing the fundamentals right. Every now and then we get on the far end and kind of lose track, or we get a pig that's headed toward the fence, or we slow them down at an inopportune time. Just some little things here and there that we could fix, and I think that would benefit our projects and just a little bit of our placings. My compliments on the job well done in the intermediate showmanship. Let's congratulate these kiddos as they head out the gate. Well, just as we had in our senior showmanship, the two that come to the top kind of do so pretty quickly in my eyes. Congratulations, young man. For me, it's kind of like splitting hairs. I wouldn't argue. If you would decided to go a different way, I think the young lady's awfully good too. The difference for me is the young man stands up. He's a little more natural in the way he goes about it. Every now and then, that young lady wants to spin that one just a little too tight around corners. We got to make big loop and turns and kind of got to pick your spots. I think when you have showmanship classes that have 28 in them and you know you're really good, you got to ease on that thing where he'll go when it really matters. I think both of these hogs kind of want to just give up on him just a little bit. I admire that we're getting everything out of them that we can. They just want to give up just a little bit. I don't have a preference how you line them up. I can listen to both arguments. Thought the young man was just a little more natural. Either way, let's give them both a nice round of applause as they head on out. Young man in 3, I like you can head out whenever you're ready, young man. Young man, I think you do a really nice job when we get them out here and we get these things going. For me, it was hard to get over the fact that I had you pinned when you first came in, and then you stayed out here. You just kind of lost me. You didn't know exactly what I was talking about. That gets you beat. You're as good as those, a little quicker. You got to get to the pin when I tell you to and just kind of find me a little more. Young lady right there, I think you do a nice job. That pig wants to give up on you. He doesn't want to go when he gets out here. Thought you did a nice job. Maybe stand up just a little bit, be a little bit more natural. Take it easy on your old back as you get older, but you do a nice job. Young man, you do a really good job the further we go. Every now and then you get too close to me, okay? You don't got to do donuts around me, man. I know, get far away and let's get a good look at your pig, because I like the quality of that thing. You just kind of run him a little close to me every now and then. Young man, you do a nice job as well. When you first come in, you're just a little quick on the trigger. You make that thing go. We got to just cruise that one just a little bit. Young man in 7, thought you did another nice job as well. Every now and then that pig gets in the corner just a little bit. On down the line, I thought we did some really nice things, just some little things get me. I think we need to stand up, be a little more natural, lay off that pig's head just a little bit. Let's find his go button and don't just beat on him to make him go. A nice class on the top end. Those two are awfully good. Let's get them on one last round of applause as they head back.
We'd like to congratulate our top 10 placers in the intermediate 6th to 8th grade showmanship. Grand is Stetson Westmoreland. Reserve showmanship is Kennedy Call, Jason Stevens, Cambry Anderson, Porter Frankham, Lincoln Davis, Adam Meekum, Courtney Wilkinson, Thomas Summers, and Hazen Jones. Congratulations. Brooke Mizrazi, Dallin Stander, Emmy Morgan, Ike Larkin, Janine Webb, Jaron Ward, Rylant Moyler, Riker Kendrick, Travin Boone, and Caleb Hyder.
we conclude the night with our junior showmanship. If we're judging them for how good they are as showmanship, they're well above the junior age, in my opinion. Two young kiddos that lead off do an awesome job. Wouldn't be afraid to let them drive any show bear I ever bought. The difference is, I think the young lady's she's just a gamer. She hits the ring, game face is on, it's time to go. It doesn't matter what's going on outside, doesn't matter what happened before. We're right here, we're right now. Who do I have to beat? Because I'm going to get a trophy tonight. Young lady does just an awesome job. Her bear wants to give up on us just a little bit. Everybody can see, but she gets the absolute most out of that one as she possibly can. We start studying and nitpicky. That one's presentation is second to none. His hair is conditioned awesome. He's got a big groove in his back. Hats off to that young lady and her family. She's done an awesome job. Young man, I'll tell you, you better hope that you split an age group one day or you're going to be in a bind. Hey, you do an awesome job. You're a little more natural in the way you go about it. You don't get excited, do you, very much? You just kind of chill? Hey, that's going to bode well for you down the road, buddy. Young lady's a gamer. You're a natural. I don't have a problem with the way you show. She just gets a little more out of that one than you do, but that's okay. We'll get them one day, right? The young lady in 3 that comes out, I think she does a really good job. Every now and then, our head's kind of in the clouds, if you will, just a little bit. She kind of loses me, and we just kind of run out of it. She's not near as just strict, game face, let's go, as the 2 that beat her. She lands in 3. Young lady in 4, I think this bear just wants to give up on her just a little bit. We want to make this one go. She's trying to make him go. He just won't go. I think every now and then we needed him to get up and go, and she just couldn't get it all out of him. Congratulations to the young lady and her family. Young man with a cowboy hat that comes out in 5. He shows his way into the top 5. He does a really nice job presenting this one. Every now and then we just get him in the corner, and he kind of wants to spin that one, and he loses me. Every now and then we get his head down, and his spine wants to creep up in him just a little bit. Got to keep that head up and just keep him driving. Young lady in 6 does another really nice job. Just some nitpicky things. Every now and then that bear just kind of wants to have a mind of his own. He wants to put his snout in the sand or in the shale dust and not pick it up. She needs to get him up and just let him drive. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I thought we did awesome jobs. Just some things here and there. We kind of get him in the corner and we can't get him out. We kind of lose me every now and then. Either we stay up on me or we get too far away. A nice job. I wish you all the best of luck on Thursday when we go through the Hog Show. Let's give all these kiddos in showmanship a nice round of applause. I was very, very impressed.
Congratulations to our top 10 junior class showmen. Grand is Ari Smith. Reserve, Riker Kendrick. Brooke Mizrazi, Aspen Frankham, Tavin Boone, Emmy Morgan, Janine Webb, Ike Larkin, Jaron Wood, and Raylan Moeller. Our final class this evening is our beginner class, 3rd to 5th grade. Addison Podelsky, Aiden Rasmussen, Bodie Morris, Brinity Marble, Bryson Marble, Cameron Hill, Cash Henry, Charlie Ward, Colby Adams, Emma Thurgood, Graham Bird, Ingrid Millsap, Jaxie Mattinson, Joseph Webb, Masha Millsap, Mariana Kimber, Tyke Thompson, and Whit Maxfield.
Well, novice showmanship has certainly been fun. We got five up here in the prop 5 pins, and we're going to redrive them here in a second. 6 through 10, we're going to stay there. I think all these kiddos that are remaining do a nice job. I think some advice I would have as we're just getting started out, I would get in the ring as absolutely much as possible. If there's a show within an hour, maybe a couple hours, if you can, go to it. Go get in the ring. The more you're in the ring, the better you are. It's just like anything. The more you do it, the better you get. I think we do some nice jobs here and there. I think we're making just a little rookie mistakes, and that's okay. We're learning. We're getting better, and that's what it's all about. My compliments. I look forward to coming back in a couple years and seeing where we're at. It's how we progress. Nice novice showmanship. Congratulate these young kiddos on a job well done. Well, novice showmanship was certainly a lot of fun. Brings back memories of just starting to show. But I'll tell you, first song, I was not nearly as good as these two young kiddos when I first started. So my hat's off to them. For me, there's a little thing that just gets the young man beat today. Young lady, you just stay off that one's head, just a little, or stay off that one's head, and he allows him to get out and go. Young man wears that one's head down just a little bit, and he wants to just tighten up out here, not want to get out and go. That's a little thing that splits those. Young lady just lets that one have his head and just let him motor out of his front end. I like that young lady. She does a nice job. Young man in second would lay off that one's head just a little bit. Hey, we want them to drive with their head up, but not where their head is in the clouds and it makes them a little tight out of their front ends, okay? But that's nitpicky. You do a really good job, buddy. Young man, come out on in 3. I think we're gonna get better as we get bigger right here. Every now and then we just let that one's head just dip just a little bit. He wants to just kind of go where he wants to. That's okay. We'll learn. We'll get better. Congratulations to you, buddy. The one in 4, a young lady does a really nice job. That one never really gets a bad look at him. You're just starting to compare her and to where she's at to the other ones. I just didn't think that she stays a little far back on that one, just a little too much for me. We got to get on that one's head and just let him rock and roll. Young man in 5, this one does a really nice job keeping this bear's head up and letting him just travel and go. Every now and then we'd lose me just a little bit. He wants to look out ahead, which is good. You got to quick and turn around and find me on down the line. I think we do really good jobs. For me, just some closer things. I think these 5 young kiddos are just a little bit more ready to go today. That's what runs you in a really good class. My compliments on a job well done to all the showmanship classes tonight. Like I mentioned, good luck down the road and good luck later in this week. I was really impressed with the depth and quality we've had tonight. Let's give them a nice round of applause all the way through.
Our top 10 showmanship in the beginner class. Grand Showman is Jaxie Mattinson. Reserve is Whit Maxfield. Bodie Morris, Emma Thurgood, Cameron Hill, Charlie Ward, Addison Podolsky, Tyke Thompson, Brinity Marble, and Remy Kay. We'd like to congratulate all of our showmen today, and a big thank you again to our judge, Preston Lawrence.